I'm a vampire. How'd you find her? Like a gunshot in a parking lot. No one heard, no one saw. I did nothing wrong.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He can get that clear. And that's a throw-in. Cattell. Chip through. Iniesta. Cattell. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball early on, but can they make it tell? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries lifting it over. Now surely, the shot's on! It's missed, but not by that far. Clears it out of harm's way.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Now it's Messi. And he's there to cut it out. Neymar with a shot! Pumps it upfield. one over. Trying to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Spoon forward. It's gone for a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Messi. Get a throw-in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. So who can spark this game into life? Out to the left it goes, and he's made certain that won't get through. Jordi Alba. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. And there's the end of the first half. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Deftly done. Managed to get it away. Luis Suarez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Messi. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Jordi Alba. Mathieu. Rakitic. Now the pass. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that's where he wants it. Rakitic. Neymar. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And it's Neymar. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Passes it through. Shoots! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Goes long. Has he found his man? Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Jordi Alba is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi pings it out wide. Played in with accuracy. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Messi. Looks to dink one in. It's gone out for a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeps everyone guessing. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Messi. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have... Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So Jim, who would you identify? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Adriano is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now the pass. That'll be a throw. Passes it through. Smart save. Away from immediate danger. He's got away with one there. He's gone for it. Adriano. Barcelona have been very strong away from home, still to lose on the road. And it's Messi. Messi plotting from out on the right-hand side. Douglas. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Messi. And another time! Boots it to safety. No, he's missed it.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Rakitic. 0-0 still, chances at a premium, just a bit short on adventure. Neymar. Walk forward, what does he try from here? Loose. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries to dink it in. It's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. Ball's out on the left now. We get a throw in. Play for a throw. Rafinha has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Luis Suarez tries to get it forward quickly, hoists it high. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Timely intervention. Rakitic. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Looks like a good ball through. The first 45 minutes are up. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Barcelona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Rakitic. And it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, that's just stunning!
Yeah, and they may well have set their sights on an early second-half goal, but it still needed a top player to produce a magical finish, and he may well need to conjure up another to add a little comfort to this narrow advantage.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rakitic gets into the right position to intercept. Iniesta. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Iniesta battles to win it back. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
It's one! A terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Rakitic goes short. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to switch the play. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Looking to force his way through. Top save! That shot was travelling. They've managed to get it away. Iniesta. Working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Big chance here! It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Spoon forward. That intervention was very necessary. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Looks to slip it through. The final seconds now. Iniesta. Douglas. Iniesta. There is the final whistle. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say the Croatian Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who'll probe away until he can release a teammate with the right through ball. Best described as either crisp or cutting.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Thrust towards the front line. Suarez has a go! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Suarez simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
And that puts him right up in contention to be the competition's top scorer. Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Passes it through, he's found his man, and it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. Oh, glorious footwork! Rakitic, he's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Piqué gets it back, plays it out to the flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Barcelona have been very strong away from home, still to lose on the road. And the finish! Managed to get it away. Aymeric Laporte knocks it towards the front. Mikel Rico created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Shoots! Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. What a big opportunity missed then.
Forward it goes. Luis Suarez looks to slip it through. Cher gets it away. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Out wide to the right. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Beñat scored in his last game, a first-half equaliser when he turned in a terrific cross. Iniesta boots it upfield. Neymar tries to stroke it through. Rakitic gathers from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Lovely close control. Aim forward. Mikel Rico. De Marcos. Susaeta. Played out to the right. De Marcos. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. It's a long forward pass. We hit half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Luis Suarez. Aymeric Laporte tries a long pass towards the front. And it's Gomez. Ibai Gomez plays it over to the other flank. Played it early.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries a through ball. Decent looking ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Aduriz. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Jordi Alba. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Barcelona are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Early ball.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Hoofs it forward. Now the pass. Luis Suarez! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Towering header! Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And the through ball is intercepted.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Now the cross. Benyat. Cher. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
Messi. Looks like a good ball through. What a throw in. Benyat pumps it forwards. Aduriz looks to slip it through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Aduriz going like a man possessed. Messi. Tries making a foray down the right. Messi. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. The final whistle. Barcelona claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave them to gain a level of control, and I think they went on and deserved to win.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Luis Suarez. Messi. Passes it through. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Barcelona are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Messi with the ball through. And through to the goalkeeper. Goes long. Gets it back. And it's Messi. Barcelona have the league's best defensive record. Barcelona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Away from immediate danger. Messi. Iniesta. No goals as yet. Looks to slip it through. They've managed to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Piqué. Rakitic. Goes long and forward. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Wonderful quick feet. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. He's off on a marauding run. Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Hoisted towards the area.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Rakitic. 5 minutes till the break. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Messi did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Great challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Piqué gets it away. Luis Suarez has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in... Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Barcelona carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. He's gone long. Piqué sticks in a foot to win it back. Bravo gets it upfield, gets it back. Floats one over. Good ball over the top. Saved only by poor finishing.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Iaramendi. Aimed long and direct. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Keeper's got good distance on that. Decent ball. Is it in? Has a swing at it! Iaramendi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Plays a clever pass. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets it back. Another piece of really good defending. Tries a through ball. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Tries to get it forward quickly. Iaramendi plays it out to the wing. Crosses it in low. Looking for a corner. Massive leap! And that could come back to haunt them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
They're still just one up. It needs making safe, this. Piqué. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Battles to win it back. Iniesta. Neymar. Iniesta. Neymar. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Neymar looks to dink one in. Aim forward. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, we're underway. So in 90 minutes we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective. And when you throw in his fiery character and his...
It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the play.
No mistake! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Messi. Looks like a good ball through. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. He's dealt with that well. Has a pop! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, high and pretty harmless, but as long as he learns his lesson, I think next time his focus has got to be on just keeping it down.
Face to face with the keeper, looking to force his way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Barcelona have not been beaten on their travels so far this season. Tries a through ball. Swept in. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Looks to slip it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Towering header! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Piqué very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Rakitic boots it upfield. Neymar. Iniesta. Chance! He's off on a marauding run. Oh, that's a waste.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
Barcelona are leading with half-time drawing close. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Jordi Alba. Piqué. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Barcelona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Gets it, and now what? Good clearance and very necessary. Luis Suarez has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Jordi Alba cuts it back. Final touch was poor.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That is a routine catch.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Piqué. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Neymar, one of a type. He's brilliant. They are running riot here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Barcelona totally rampant here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Neymar. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Who's going to make this theirs? That's a throw.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Battles to win it back, and he's whipped it in low. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the defence can get it clear. Luis Suarez, 2 goals to his name already. Gattel. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Pumps it upfield. The shot's on! Piqué gets good distance on it. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Piqué gets it away. Now it's Neymar. And out to safety. Ball is over the line. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Tries a through ball. Lovely feet. Jordi Alba pumps it upfield. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Looks like a good ball through. Knocks it towards the front. And it's Messi. Promising cross. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Barcelona are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Boots it upfield. made certain that won't get through. Wonderful quick feet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bartra tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Neymar. Messi. Messi hits it! Goal! Barcelona! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona put themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He can get that clear.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Goes for the cross. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rakitic. It's a long forward pass. Thrust towards the front line. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Barcelona get it back again. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here's the start of the second half.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Bartra. Rakitic. Messi. Luis Suarez. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Out wide to the right. And back out it comes.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now it's Luis Suarez, hoisted towards the area. And that's out of reach. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Now the pass. Neymar. Luis Suarez. He'll have a dip!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Passes it through. And he's cut it out. Piqué can hoist it clear. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Now the pass. Luis Suarez has it out wide and in space. He's gone for it! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Lovely bit of skill. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rakitic. Who's going to make this theirs? It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Rakitic gets it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They've managed to get it away. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Rakitic. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Rafinha. Charges in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. In for a header! will be the final act. Barcelona claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
you